Tough loss. I thought, kids played hard out there for us tonight. That's not good enough. We're in here to win football games, and for us, there's little errors you can see along the way, little mistakes that we made that we have to get corrected to continue to move forward in the right direction and put ourselves in a position to win these type of games right there. When you're gonna play a team that's in the top 10, you cannot make those mistakes on the road and expect to win football games. And some of the mistakes were critical errors tonight, and those type of things don't get it done.
Dan, just the defense, especially there late in the first half, giving up that touchdown drive. How disappointing is that?
Huge. We went down and scored, and we were going to get the ball to start the second half, so we thought we were in a good position. We had a blown coverage. Not on the touchdown play. We had a blown coverage on the long pass down the sideline. We're supposed to have a safety right there over the top. He wasn't there over the top. We give up a huge play, and really shouldn't happen. But it should have been in a position just to go into the halftime and not give up that touchdown, which, I guess right there, it's at the end of the game right now, you're talking a whole different scenario right there, being a 6-point ball game. So, that's one of the critical errors we made during the course of the game.
How do you feel about your run game without Ladarius tonight?
At times we did okay. We didn't put up the numbers, but we were throwing the football. When we fell behind, we were kind of in a position to have to throw. And I think we kind of continually put ourselves in that position to have to throw the ball an awful lot. So, we weren't as balanced, obviously, as you'd like to be, but that happens as the result of the score in the games.
Was he able to play tonight, or was he?
No, he had a strain. He strained his quad in Wednesday's practice. And so they treated it for the last couple days, and he was out in warm-ups and he was running around in warm-ups. We looked and he didn't feel comfortable. I think he wanted to go, but we made the decision not to let him go tonight.
The last two sacks notwithstanding, I feel like your O-line played pretty strong tonight.
Yeah, your statement right there really defines a lot of the game. I thought a lot of guys did a lot of things very, very well, and then you can pinpoint it. I can pinpoint a mistake here. I can, as we talked about in the locker room, everybody can look at themselves and point at something that we could have done better in the course of that game. I've spent myself, our offensive staff, our defensive staff, every player in the game can point at themselves. And, the key in this is how you respond from it. It's how you respond from it. And do we make ourselves better this week, not just in practice, but on the field next Saturday?
Were the routes adjusted, or was Tyler just getting rid of the ball quicker for the shorter catches and make yards after play?
No. They were called. He did some nice. He made some nice checks on his own to change the play at the line of scrimmage. So I'm doing that a bunch, and we give him the freedom to do that. And and like I said, it certainly helps having an experienced quarterback and experienced receivers, especially in this environment, to give them that flexibility to just change the play at the line of scrimmage on certain looks, and he did that several times.
LSU's 11-play, 80-yard drive to put some space there, 30-17.
Big drive.
Yeah, did you see that maybe the defensive line, you guys were wearing out a little bit as they were pounding you there late?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought at times our defense, we held up good. I don't know if it was that, because we stopped them the next time. I think it's those little things. You're going to go watch the film, and you're probably going to say, there was the issue on that play. There was the issue on that play. And those are things, little things like that guys have to learn. Charles Sidaway plays a good play. We give up a sack. Boyd plays a good play sometimes. Then, we fit a wrong gap on a snap. And, some of those things, you just give them credit. Their kids played. Their star players made big plays at key moments of the game. And that's what star players do. That's why they're a good football team. So give them credit for doing that.
And with all the talk about slow starts, you walked the ball right down the field, the organization and scored a touchdown.
That was something we improved on. To be honest, I think we played a lot better this week than we did last week. And I was really disappointed in our effort last week. And, so we challenged our guys. I thought we had a good week of practice, and we improved. Now obviously not to the extent that we need to win games, but that's going to be a big point. We need to, good football teams continually improve throughout the year. They're better in November than they were in September and October. And if we want to finish this and finish off what could be a good to great season, we need to improve this week and come out and perform at a higher level next Saturday.
You tried just about every safety you had in there, trying to cover the Landry. People run those interior routes.
Yeah, we rotated guys through. When you're going to play this and they're going to be a physical bunch, we're going to rotate players. That's one thing I think I've tried to stress with our coaches is make sure we get in there and we rotate players in the course of a game. And I think we rotated a bunch of different guys tonight on both sides of the ball.
After a couple of tough games, Russell, I imagine you're not surprised to see him bounce back even in this kind of environment.
Yeah, you know what? I was really happy with how he played tonight. I thought, minus interception at the end of the game where we're trying to make a play to put ourselves in a position to win. I thought he managed the game very well, got us into the right plays, made a lot of big plays, and even ran the ball for 15 yards. So that's no, 4 yards. I'm sorry. He ran it for 19, but got sacked a couple times. But I thought he did what we need him to do to be a big-time quarterback.
Have you ever seen a stretch as tough as the last
question
you played?
Sure. It's called the Southeastern Conference. I've seen it before as a head coach. I've seen it plenty as an assistant coach, and I've seen it sitting watching other people play before we go play on a Saturday afternoon. That's called the Southeastern Conference. That's what separates this conference from other conferences. Where are we at? Like 5 teams in the top 8 in the country in this conference, something like that. Nobody else has anybody even ranked. 5 teams ranked in the top 25. I don't think so. That's what you sign on for. That's why kids want to play in this league. That's why coaches want to coach in this league. You want to play against the best, and that's what we have here in the Southeastern Conference.
Thank you, Coach.